The channel for games, guides, and glitches. Suddenfall here with the guide for Far Cry Instinct's Predator. Sadly, I was unable to find anything for the mines or rainforest level. We'll be beginning on the tutorial. There's no speedrun strat for the tutorial, but I found a really cool out of bounds that allows you to explore out of the map. I won't be talking during everything, just when I think it's appropriate.
This is perfect, Mr. Carver. My editor wasn't joking about this place.
Whatever. Listen, I'll swing around to the east so you can get some shots of the wrecks. But this is as close as we get.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about that.
Here we go.
Back in port, you said something about old World War II gun emplacements.
And I also said something about reefs. As in, I just bought this tub and I don't want to have to fix the hull again.
What, didn't the Navy teach you how to navigate through shallow water?
No. It just taught me never to trust a court-appointed lawyer and to always protect my investments.
Look, I need to get in closer. So, if I wanted to maybe rent that little water scooter of yours for a couple of hours, what would that cost?
That's not a good idea.
What's the matter, Jack? Afraid my check won't clear?
Miss Cortez.
Here's 200. Call it a bonus for getting me safely back to Pompeii.
Look, the bonus will be if I make it home with all my shit intact.
I've got it covered. I'll be back here in 2 hours.
I guess if there's one thing I'm good at, it's killing time. What time is it? Cortez! Cortez! Fuck.
Hey, yeah, Now, there's no problem here. I have a fishing permit. Motherfucker! Ah! No, there's no way! Who the hell is Heli?
Don't take any chances. We've got him outnumbered. Let's move! Move! Let's get rolling! I'm coming for you. You might as well come out.
Damn it! I was just starting.
Right here, if you don't want the helicopter to shoot you, load the checkpoint, and when you jump out, you'll only be shot by these two guys on top of the boat, and not the chopper.
Command, do you copy? Roger.
So now that we've got the gun, we can do our first out of bounds glitch. We want to head back to the boat. We'll be getting down there eventually. I have trouble with the climbing on this game. Sometimes it doesn't want to activate, and other times it does. But basically, to circumvent that, we can just fall down here. You will get hurt a little bit, but it's fine. Then you want to jump up here, like so, till you just come up to this part here against the boat. Then if you move forward and jump to your right, you can land on the wall of the boat. Once you do that, you want to head to the straight a little bit and land here. Then you want to continue to head straight and land on the rails here. On the sides, if you go too much to the right, you will fall off. So you need to get to this position here, and then you can jump off or fall off like I did. And it's all solid here. Right around the corner will be the two guys that were shooting us when we came out of the boat. This is why we wanted the gun, because if they turn around we can just kill them. So we want to head over to the side here, and you'll see the plane that was chasing us from the beginning of the game acting quite funny. You want to wait here until it stops spinning. The reason I'm not coming out more is because we still have the boats to deal with. But this plane actually is the one that would stop us from getting out of bounds, so this is why this particular instance has to occur like so. Once you see it stop like so, we can drop down. This will hurt, so you will have to enter a cheat code if you want your health back. You just want to enter I'm Jack Carver. You want to copy it exactly. This will give you full health. Now we want to crawl under this spot here. We're going to push ourselves back into the map. I'm going to go to the left here, and then you want to push yourself back in. Once it pushes you in like so, you want to aim carefully for the guys that are shooting with the turrets. Make sure it's a headshot, because you don't want to damage the boat too much. You can damage the second boat if you want. I just prefer to get headshots on both, and then you can just kill the drivers however you want because they won't move. As you can see, the plane is stationary, or the helicopter I should say. You can even pick up a second pistol here if you want. Now we can take the boats that were chasing us and we can reverse them. The boat can be a little bit finicky sometimes to try and turn. I was having a bit of trouble. But once we've done that, we can go over to the plane. You can get inside the plane, but it's a little bit difficult. So I did attempt, and then when I failed, I didn't bother. There'll be other planes that I can show you in other levels. None of them are flyable if you got excited, sadly. I did find access to the other helicopters as well, because there is two types, and yet none of them are flyable. They all have a person inside them that's flying them, but cannot be killed. An attempt was made to get inside for you. So what you want to do is you want to drive the boat a certain distance so that the explosion doesn't kill you, and then destroy the helicopter. With the helicopter destroyed, we can now go out of bounds without being shot to pieces. I will let you know that if you take the boat out of the map and you're in it, it will soft lock, which I will show later. But for now, I'll just show the boat itself getting removed. That's the outer map right there. And that's why it soft locks you. It removes the boat and you're still in it and you get stuck. You yourself, as long as you're not in anything else, can go outside the map and it's fine. Just any object will be removed. So right here is our first little hidden secret. This is the people from the cutscene, including yourself. That's you right there. And you cannot be killed. The arms here cannot be killed. And the boat itself cannot be destroyed. If we swim over this way, we can get to the little island that we see over the cliffside that I was talking about. And as you can see, we're here now, so we can take out the guys on the gunners. They actually won't attack us, but it's fun to kill them anyway. There's only 2 people in this whole area that will actually attack us. That guy in the distance there. And then there's another guy that's around the bushes area. There he is. With him dead, the plane right here. As you can see, the polygon pilot we can't kill. There's no red and bullets just pass through him. But this guy we can kill, the gunner. You can get a grenade inside, you can blow it up. Inside the huts there's not much, as you can see. I do know where 2 more helicopters are, but I'm only going to show one of them. The other one would require me to redo the glitch on the boat. But before I do that, I'll show you what it looks like when you go out of the map. But I'm going to do it at a specific point to show you that you can't take the boat there. And then I'll just cut to being back there to show you what is there. As you can see, we're now at the part of the island where he would hit the mission marker and he would jump into the water after being fired upon. So if you take the boat this way, it's not a good idea because it actually reaches the end of the map. As you'll see here, I'll soft lock. And there we go. I can move the cursor for east and west and that's it. So I've cut to swimming back to this spot because I did want to show you what was behind the rock on the left. As I said, I know where 2 more helicopters are, but I'm just going to show one of them. This one does have active people, so if you do go to it, you will have to kill them because otherwise they will shoot you. But this one I can actually go inside easier, so it's better to show you. As you can see, and there's the pilot. No prompt to fly it, and you can't kill him. That grenade went off faster than I thought it would. But with that, we can take the boat to the island across, because interestingly enough, the island across is the second level. This island just deloaded a lot of the content, so you can explore it and have a bit of fun. And there is one thing I want to show you on there that's solid, and you'll recognize it. But I'm going to take the boat there because it's not out of map, so it's safe. This boat is drivable, by the way, if you wondered if the cutscene boat was drivable. So right there you can see the satellite, you can actually go up to that and it's actually solid. Quite interesting. As you can see, it's nice and solid. I just wanted to show you that. I see there's a whole island for you to explore. So maybe if you do this glitch and you find some stuff, let me know. It'd be cool to see what others find. I wanted to show this one off just to show you guys what I found. Sadly, it's not good for speedrunning, but it is good for just exploring. They put so much work into it and you don't get to see it up close. When you head back, you want to head back to these 2 islands because that's when the level spawns. And here we can activate the end cutscene, which actually ironically skips the cutscene because it skips us picking up the mic. As you can see, we destroyed that helicopter, so there's no helicopter in the cutscene. The boat's changed position next to us. That was fun. So now we're on to the second level.
Call me Doyle. The most important thing is you're not safe on that beach.
How do you know my name, Doyle? And why should I trust you?
Your passenger, Val Cortez. You trust her?
She's a paying customer.
She's also a licensed chopper pilot. Do as I say, and you'll be able to meet her at a helipad not far from you.
This is nuts. I'm not gonna go wander around some jungle crawling with militia rejects. Forget it.
No. First,
So at the second level, you want to take out the guy here.
The mercenaries will have a command tent there.
Doesn't matter if you're stealth or not. Then there's a guy up here we want to take out. I don't have a name for this glitch yet. I've just been referring to it as the death freeze glitch. A lot of my glitches for this run that help people I don't really have names for. Some of them don't really need any, but this specific one I think does because it's kind of cool. So we want to shoot this guy, And then before we shoot this guy, because I've done it sometimes, and if I shot him too fast, it didn't appear. You want that boat in the back. Once you see that boat, put him down. Boat is what we need. The good thing is this one's so close to the start of the level, so if you don't do it right, you can easily restart and it's not a big deal. I got really good at performing this one, and this one in particular I wanted to show that can be done on the hardest difficulty, because they all can, but this one in particular I wanted to show because it's handy being able to skip so much of the level. So you want to turn it around, you want to go straight like so, or looking to your right, because over there on that island a death copter will appear, and that's what we're waiting for. There he is. So you want to head left now. You want to go straight. It'll save, and Death Copter 2 shows up. Let them destroy you. Then load the save point. I like to gingerly tap the drive button. I don't like to hold it in. But as you'll see, we're now in the warning zone, and the choppers aren't attacking us because they're frozen. If you go out of the warning zone and back into the warning zone, they will attack. If you touch the walls that prevent you from progressing, they will attack. So you want to follow my route. You want to go this way, not the way on the left. We have to go around this island. And then you want to head to the back over here. And you'll see a helicopter. If we kill the pilot of that helicopter, the plane will hover. He's the activator to make it fly. It's quite funny. So if you let him in it, the plane will fly away and do what it's supposed to do. But if you destroy it, it won't. As you can see, it just hovers. Thus disrupting what it's supposed to do. Since this was a speed run, I'm not going to show off any glitches or anything. I just wanted to show the speedrun strat that you could do with it. But if you actually head, once you get up here, the opposite way to the helipad 2, use a car to jump over the fence, you can interact with Carver and the goons and the helicopter, because it won't fly away because we missed the activator point, which is a fun little glitch. They can't die, the helicopter can't be blown up. I put fire barrels and stuff near it, but it's still cool. It can be a little tricky to find your way, but we just need to go up to get back inside the map. Right here, and this will put us on that road. So if you go that way and you grab a car and kill them and stuff, you can head back to the helipad, and from there you can use the car to jump over the fence, and you'll be able to play around with the helicopter and stuff, like I said. But for now, we're going to go and finish the level. I'm just doing it as fast as possible, so hopefully you enjoy this. It'll be a great speedrunning strat for anyone who decides to speedrun this game, or a great strat for anyone doing the hardest difficulty.
Give me some help here.
Fan out. Start sweeping.
Carver, you still with me?
Yeah, I kind of lost my wheels. Look, you have any idea how I can get out of here?
One step at a time. You still have to get Val away from the mercs, and you're totally outnumbered. You need to switch to guerrilla tactics.
I can do sneaky.
Proceed into the village and look for the mercs' armory. Find a way to take that out, and you'll improve your odds.
Man out! Start sweeping the underground!
You know what bothers me?
I have visual contact. Take that! Destroy him! Eat this!
Lebowski?
No, what?
So he's in charge of training these new recruits, right? So he takes them out into the jungle on Island 2, you know, just to scare the shit out of them, and leaves them there.
You're shit.
I shit you not! He just took them out on patrol and left them there.
So what happened?
Well, the rookies freaked out. Most of them ran off into the jungle, screaming. One got so spooked he laid a bullet. Move in! The fact that they're pretty worthless. Oh, man.
See this? Give me some help here!
operations.
Where?
Can't tell you. It was all classified stuff for the CIA.
So, right here, once we hit that, we have to go into these gates. Now, if you're on the hardest difficulty and you want a second save point before you fight all them, we can actually go this way and create ourselves a second save. There is a save point that we went around deliberately, because if you save it, you can use it for later. So if you're on the hardest difficulty, you just bring through all that. There's no save point. It's ridiculous. I get there's one when you get inside the facility, but if you want one before then, all you have to do is walk up to this wall. And there we go. And now we can head back, we can activate it, and we can kill the guys with the gun, and then blow up the place. There'll be another save once you blow up the place, but on the hardest difficulty you don't want to take any chances.
Hey, look, Jack Carver. Didn't even know your name until this sweet piece here started giving up details.
Yeah, she's good that way.
Don't listen to this shit, Jack. He's just trying to...
You've made a lot of trouble for my employer, Jack. A little payback's in order. You're gonna take a nice, quiet drive up to my HQ where Miss Cortez goes into freefall. Got some friends here to help you find the way.
So right here we're going to activate the boat now that everyone's dead, I think. I think I missed someone actually. There he is. There's another guy. Boats already came, well that's good. So with the boats, we want both of them. We do not want them destroyed, so make sure you snipe the gunner. And the people that are controlling the boats. There's another guy still alive. Oh, another couple of guys. But once we've got the boat, and we take out these guys, we want to jump in the boat, and we want to take it. Why are there so many guys still alive? Anyway, we want to take it to this spot here, and if you can, you want to turn it around. Again, I'm having trouble controlling the boat because the turning on it can sometimes just be really finicky. You then want to exit the boat, head up this way for a save point. Once we get that save point, you want to head back to the boat because we're going to use it to get out of the map. This is the most difficult one to perform in my opinion. So if you can get it down pat, you'll do really good for a speed run on the level. So you want to hit the barrier because it's easier to turn around, and you want to aim for this rock, and you want to go to your right a little bit so that it starts pushing you with the barrier, and then you want to hold X to get out of the boat. And if you land just on this rock, which is where you want to land, the boat should catch up to you. Hold X to get into the boat, push B to get into the gunner seat, and then X to get out. If done right, you'll get pushed through the barrier like so, and you'll be outside the map. Now this was not my first attempt, I will let you know that right now. This was like my 6th or 7th attempt myself. It is a very difficult glitch to get working, but once you get working, you're free to explore. But the best part about this glitch is now that we can head to the end of the level, and we actually have something really cool we can do that makes this mission so much easier than trying to snipe. I'm not going to talk until we get closer to the end, so I'll see you then. So right here is where we're going to have to learn a little strat, and it is called dive bombing. It's what I refer to it as. It's where we go under the map and then we pop back out. So right here we want to pop back out. This strat will be used in a couple of the OOBs because it's easier to get yourself back in map rather than try and get around the barriers. But as you can see, we're right near Amara, and we can actually make her disappear like so and go over here instead where there's something cool. Here is Crow and his goon. They are invincible because they're related to a cutscene that I will show in a minute, and as you can see there's their guns. We can't pick them up. Where we do want to go is to Amara though, because we want to protect her, so let's load that spot back up. Unfortunately I was on the wrong side. She can die, by the way, just FYI, so be very careful when doing this on a harder difficulty. But basically we can take him out now without having to snipe him. Take him out, we can load our gun, turn around, and then start unloading on them as they spawn. And once we kill the last one, as you can see we didn't kill the sniper, and so he's getting to attack us during the cutscene, which I thought was hilarious. And there's Carver and the guy that we ran into.
Shut your mouth, bitch! Show 'em we mean business!
You're quick with those setups, aren't you, Carver? Bet you didn't see this one coming.
We've got him now!
We got him now, and I got knocked out.
What the hell was in that shot?
So this one we have another out of bounds that will skip a lot of the level, which I'm thankful for finding because this level is long. But we do have to get up to a certain part before we can do it, so I'll talk to you guys when we get closer to that.
Something's not right. My arm's stronger.
What do I do if he wakes up while you're in there? You don't do nothing. This crate's reinforced steel. He's not getting out. Cut that out in there, you hear me?
I didn't even feel that. Oh God. What's wrong with my hand?
Help!
No, they just pulled in. As usual, the truck got held up by those apes who employ as muscle.
Give me some help here!
Seal off the edge. Give me some help here!
What a beauty. You just don't see 14-15 swell grade anymore. Gotta say this for wartime plumbing. They over-engineered the hell out of it. Fumi Ashi.
help here! Finish him off! He's the one!
Hold it! Hear that?
He's the one!
Rabbit turds are like little pellets.
Right?
But the bear, he's like squeezing out this.
I need some help here!
So we are coming up to the glitch. We just have to go under this water basically until we get to the end. There is a save point, so it's actually very handy because if you want the rocket launcher on your hardest playthrough or even on your easier ones, it'll come in handy with the infinite ammo, unleash hell, capital U, capital H, one word. But it'll be easier with the rocket launcher, and at least this way you can keep retrying to try and get it. You do need to take him out though anyway because the glitch is right around where he is. As you can see, I don't have a sniper rifle, so I can't snipe him, which is fine. Fortunately, he's already caused a gap in the thing, so that's okay. But he blew himself up, which saved us a lot of trouble, so that was nice of him. Now, the second thing you want to do is take out the guy that decides I'm going to get on the Gatling gun. Allow myself to heal. Thankfully, in this level you can heal. You could type in the Jack Carver if you want, if you're playing for your achievements. But in this instance, I'm just gonna let it heal naturally. I'm just taking them all out so that I can show you this glitch without being disturbed. There is even some armor around here. If you take out everyone, you can collect that before you head off. So what we want to do is head down here to where the dock is, and we're going to be doing a force push using the dock. So you want to go under the dock and to the right here to this leg, and you want to try and force yourself out of the map. What can happen though is if it fails while you're jumping with A, you will push up into the normal map. So you can try again while looking down, hitting A to jump, move it around and wiggle, and eventually you should, if you're successful, push into the map like so, and we're now under the map. So this is where we want to head, basically south, but not completely south. If you hit a wall like so, you need to dive under the water, and you need to dive pretty deep down. I go to about my air bar is about a quarter, and then I dive back up and I pass the barrier. The barriers you can't get over, but you can get under, and you'll have to also go under the map like so. Be careful not to pop up out of the map early. There's a lot of diving and going back up. I use, on the easier difficulty, the map to see the blue objective marker moving, and that's how I can know if I got past a barrier. But on the harder difficulties, you won't have that indicator, so it is a little bit more difficult, but you will know if you did it successfully or not. Now, we unfortunately can't go all the way to the end of the map. We still have to do one last thing because there's no way to get into the map at the end, but considering we get to skip so much more, it's a small price to pay in my opinion. Plus, we can also have a little bit of an advantage and take out a few people before we even begin. As you can see, the map has to load up. And again, I hit another barrier, so I have to go under it. If you've played the game previously, you should recognize a lot of these areas. Again, we want to keep heading south. Just be careful not to pop back in the map. It is a long swim, but this is a long level, so... As you can see, the level will deload and load up other bits. Just try and keep an eye on your compass and use that as your navigation. So right there is the gates, and so we want to head slightly west of those gates. As you can see, there's nothing to get us up there, so that's why we have this one last section. There will be a barrier. That's the barrier to stop you from being outside the map, so we have to go under it and back up. So right here is where we can get back in the map. You want to make sure you aim for a grass patch. You don't want anything that isn't a grass patch. Once you find your grass patch, you push yourself out like so. And as you can see, you're now back in the map. The reason we want to get back in the map at this part is because we can activate the door opening by activating the part where we have to kill everybody. But before we do that, these guys are programmed not to attack us while we haven't activated that, so we can take them out, saving us a little bit of time. These three, for example, won't attack, so you can have fun poking and prodding them or backstabbing them. And then it's same with these creatures. If you wanted to investigate them, don't forget the second sniper though. He's up here. These creatures won't move, we can just kill them. And there's one last guy over here. to activate it so that we have to kill them, you just want to walk up to this wall here, and then walk back. And this will activate the people coming. Once we wipe out all of them, the door will open. It actually opens before, so if you're speedrunning, you could be near the door killing them, but I find it easier just to kill them all in this slot because we've got the RPG.
I need some help here.
But now that we're inside the map, you'll be able to see us get to the end, and we got to skip a lot of it. So this is the cliffs level. I had to skip mine and the other one because I didn't have anything for them. And the glitch I have for this is until the end, and it's just a more or less boss strategy, but I do show another glitch that if you're a speedrunner, maybe it might be handy, you could learn how to do it really fast, but it's a little bit tricky to kind of do. But I still wanted to show that you can actually skip the whole elevator sequence and the guy bashing on the walls and stuff, and just go straight into the boss fight. But that won't be until the end of the level, so I'll talk to you guys then.
What? What the fuck? What? What the fuck? Doyle! Doyle! Doyle, do you read me? Something bad's happening, man. Something... Doyle! Doyle! Doyle, do you read me? Something bad's happening, man. Something... No fucking way.
Okay, I've taken some measures to smooth the rest of the way to the medical facility.
Do I even want to know?
Oh, I ordered a biohazard evacuation drill. May have neglected to inform everyone about it. Listen, when you get into the observation center, you'll encounter a few freaked out personnel, but nothing organized. Move straight to the enclosure gate. Call me to unlock it. Just fucking unlock it.
I need some help here!
So in order to do this glitch, we do need the bike. Just gonna get off it while I take these guys out first. Now with them taken out, we can get back on the bike. The first part is a little bit difficult to do, but once you've done that, the glitch itself isn't that difficult. So we have to drive the bike. Didn't mean to do that. Be careful, you don't want to knock it off the map. We need it. Game tried to get rid of it on me, so I couldn't show you guys. So right here, we need to push it between those two rocks. So you just basically got to keep hitting B and slowly get it to go through. I like to ramp it up like so that way it's in between the rocks in a good position. You just head to the left rock slightly and then use it as a ramp, and then carefully try and push it through while walking straight yourself. If you walk straight, it'll help push it. And then once you get it through like so, we can begin the actual part of the glitch. You'd have to very carefully get it around here. You can knock it over too on these platforms, so you have to be careful not to do that. Just die. So that makes that part easier. We can do the same thing here. Once we get it through, we can do the same thing with this guy. Though this guy's on the right, so it's a little bit harder.
Hold it.
As you can see, I like to get it in and then jump off and kill him if I can't reach him. So I do fail a couple of times, which is fine. It shows you it's not easy to do this, but we want to park the bike so it's next to this wall here, and then we want to get off it. That's pretty much the simplicity of it, but it's actually quite difficult to get the angle. I find it works better when I'm driving and when I'm stationary. As you can see, stationary seems to put me in those positions, whereas if I reverse and then drive, there we go. And now you can just fall down here. This part's a little bit tricky. You have to look at the wall because it will go black. Then here you have to jump up onto this rock. You can't seem to jump up from this grass patch, as I'll show you. So what you have to do is carefully walk on the side of this patch until you're up the top here, and then jump for the rock. You want to jump to the left for the second rock, but not too left that you fall off. Then you want to climb the rock, and you want to jump over here. We'll fall through the map, and this is where the guy normally is, the boss. And if you walk straight, you'll fall onto this. And this is where the boss is. So we got to skip the elevator cutscene, and we got to skip him bashing himself out. So if you could do it faster, it might be a handy little strat. But the glitch here for the boss, I will fail the first attempt. You basically have to get onto this rail, then fully charge up and jump to your right. If you do it unsuccessfully, this will happen. So if it's unsuccessful, it'll activate. So what you need to do is load your save point and try again. But if successful, this will happen. They're not moving. This guy can't see you, but he does get a lot of it moving. And you can just slice into the boss like so for an easy kill.
Doyle, I bet you have a really great reason why you didn't tell me about the apeshit circus freak with the giant fucking arm.
Actually, yes. Let me get that gate for you.
While we're waiting, you can check out the freaky eyes movements he does. He does it as well, but it's harder to notice. And now we can leave to the Sub-Aquatic level, where I have a nice skip for that. That skips the boss and gets you straight to the end of the level.
Do this by the numbers, people. Don't take any chances. We've got them outnumbered.
listen to me. This abomination's come home to roost. Nobody listen because you're a crackhead. Crackheads make all kinds of shit up. Fuck you, Galante. You're here now, aren't you? You got me pegged already. Why don't you shut up and cover your corner? Wait, you hear that? I don't know, man.
Finish him off.
Man down! Man down! Wait for him to pop out.
Grenade!
Got it.
See this? I don't think you saw it. Cover!
Give me some help.
Attention, all facility personnel. Until further notice, access to the surgical ward will require an amber pass card. I repeat, access to the surgical ward will require an amber pass card.
Doyle and his safety guards. Listen, if you forget your pass again, I've got a spare on my office desk. So what were you saying about the vents? Visual contact! Get me backup! Toronto!
The increase in sensory perception cyanide gas was pumped into the containment center.
A fun little thing you can do for this bit, because they're going to take all our equipment and stuff, is you can actually place a landmine if you're very careful about where you place it and how you place it. So we don't want to go all the way to the edge there, we want to go just about here, and you want to place it just on the right. So right here. Once you do that, you can activate the cutscene, and then you'll get to see our little surprise, which is quite funny.
Carver Doyle. Doyle Carver. You don't look happy to see me, Jack. I wanted to be here for you. Figured I owed you that.
You owe me a boat.
Val, make sure Dr. Radich is ready to earn his retainer. I'll get our patient prepped. The clock's ticking, Carver. You better get on the table. Listen, when we're done here, there's not going to be much time for recovery. You and Val will head down the hall to the pelagics lab, then swim out of the facility.
Wait a minute, you're not coming with us?
I'm still on the job. I'm giving you an anesthetic. It's going to be one hell of a dose, but it shouldn't put you under.
Wait, what about...
I have to move your gear, Skipper. not sterile.
This is a huge opportunity for you. That's worth a little risk, isn't it?
Just make sure the funds are in my account.
Where are you, my little silicon friend?
Subclavian junction, embedded 0.04 millimeters into the endothelium.
Nice work, Doctor. Let's get it out. Jack, I have to warn you, this implant's been regulating the pace of your evolution. Removing it may have some unpredictable effects.
Do your worst.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, God. What did I do?
So once we go through this tunnel, we'll be able to go to the glitch spot. It's a little difficult to get, so you want to head to the right, and you'll find a barrier, which I'm hitting right there. So that barrier is what we want. So we want to head to the right, and then we'll be aiming left to jump onto the barrier. Sometimes you'll get caught like so, and you just need to fix yourself up. Once you get under the barrier like so, as I said, you have to go sometimes really far right. You want to move your controller so it's at like a 45-degree angle. You'll know you're in the right position because you'll start moving like so. Once you've got that position, hold on to that position. You need to use A sometimes to jump, but basically we're climbing the barrier with force push. Sometimes you'll get stuck like I have, and what you need to do is find that spot while hitting A to try and get yourself over that little bump. Once you can continue on, you'll be fine. This can be done faster. I just wanted to show you guys how to do it in a nice, clear way, rather than me rushing. You can also just change your angle once you've got the spot. This is how I'm doing it faster now. I'm not moving where the controller is. I'm just moving where I'm looking. The reason we're hitting A is not only does it help us move faster, but once we get into the right spot, we'll start jumping, and that's when you know you're past the barrier. As you can see, like so. So now we just want to aim up here, jump up, and then jump up here. Sometimes when you load up the map, there'll be trees and stuff in your way, so you need to move over. You need to be careful in this spot because there is the activator still active for the person that removes, well, not the person, but the scene that removes all your weapons and equipment. So if you hit that up there, you'll end up with no weapons and equipment, so you need to try and avoid that. That's why I head slightly to the left. It seems to be more on the right. And right now we're skipping past the boss fight, and we're heading to the end of the level. You can do two things if you choose. You can sit outside the map and kill them until the door opens so that you can push the button and then just finish them off, or you can go back into the map and just fight them normally. The choice will be yours, but I'll show you how to also get back in the map. For now we're just heading to the end of the map.
Look out! Damn straight. I need some help here.
Don't take any chances. We've got him outnumbered. Give me some help. Absolutely. Might as well come out.
Give me some help.
Hold on.
Watch your six, people. Get out!
So to get back into the map, we need to follow this route, and we're going to be dive bombing to get back in the map. It can be a little bit tricky, especially to learn it, but we're looking for the edge of the map, which is right here. I found it easier at the end of the level to find the edge of the map than anywhere else. So you want to line yourself up with the end right there, and then dive down and under this part of the map. Then you want to go forward, and if you go too far forward, you'll trap yourself and be unable to breathe. But if you get the right spot, which isn't too far, as you can see right here, I can see where it is. So we go up, and we're back in the map because this is all water, so it's very easy. And you want to head to the right, and then we can finish this level.
Keep it tight! You are mine! Watch out! This one is dangerous! Open at him! Did you see I need some help here! I don't take any chance!
So right here is probably two of my top favorite ones I found. Make sure you collect
Carver,
the
you're heading into no man's land now.
mines,
Crow's made sure that the terrain on your side of his security wall is hostile
whatever you want
enough
to call them.
deter
I
any
just call them
conventional
mines.
attack.
I don't think this qualifies.
Probably not. But you're not getting through the main
There's
gate
one in
without
here as well. We have to kill a few guys, but this will save us a bit of trouble later on. It's on the table to our right here. It'll give us two, because if you remember we had them taken off us, and they come in handy for later. So the glitch, we have to go up to here, this wall, push A and head left. If done correctly, when you hold in A and let go, you'll jump over the fence here. Once you jump over the fence, you can head into the water, and we're now out of bounds. From this, if you follow my route, we can get to the end of the level. Getting inside the level can be a bit tricky. I do know two ways, but I've only included one of those ways. Right here you can see the helicopter waiting for the activation point. That's kind of cool. But I'll talk to you once we get closer to the end of the level. For now, I'll just show you the route, and you'll see some cool things outside the map that are like hollow buildings and stuff. So right here we're getting up to the end of the map. Now we unfortunately do still have to get back into the map because there's one part we can't do. But out of the two boss fights we only actually have to fight one boss, because the other boss we can take out. If you follow me, we can kill this guy. He won't attack us back. And with him dead we can now head inside the map. We can take out these guys if you want first. As you can see, there's barriers
Watch out, this one's dangerous. I need some help.
all around. I'll show you so that way you don't try and go these ways and get stuck. So yeah, as you can see, can't go anywhere. But how we actually get back inside is from the guy we killed. Give me a sec, there's still one person alive. So from the guy we killed, which is just here, we want to go up to this path here. We want to go slightly to the right here. And very carefully we want to jump to the left. If we land just right, I like to jump at this kind of angle, we'll land onto this. From here we can jump up. And then from here we can just fall back in. And as you can see, the noise means that we're ready for the next part to activate, which is the guy that's alive behind that wall. You can see him if I angle it just right. There we go. If you're quick enough, you can blow up this barrel, which does a bit of damage. And then we can lay him in. And now he's dead. He actually opens the door in front, so you do have to kill him, but if you kill him early, you won't be able to enter the level. So collect the armor, and the mines, and anything else you want. That gives us 5 mines, so that's handy. And that's this level. So this is the Wasteland. This one is another one that we can get out of the map straight away. A little bit more difficult. So the spot we want, it's very hard to spot, but it's right here with this tree. You want to jump up here to your right. Fully charge your jump, then jump, and if it doesn't activate, try again. You want to get yourself as close to the wall as possible. And once you do it, head to your right. And if you land here, you're on one of the out of bound walls. Now you want to jump to your left over here with a power jump. If done correctly, you'll be out of the map like so, and then you just want to fall down here. From here we can go straight. And we'll hit a barrier. We want to go to the left a little bit, because I want to show you something right here. Outside the map and under the map is 2 helicopters. There's a barrier here, so we're going to have to go under it, but I want to show you something I thought was pretty damn funny. This isn't normally the way I'd go, but I wanted to show you guys this, because you don't often see a helicopter under the water. So we can get in this one, and as you can see, it's filled with water. It's like, buddy, how are you still flying this thing? You know it's submerged, right? But anyway, we want to head to the end of the level, and I will show you the route, and then I will talk to you soon. There's some pretty cool things under the map, but as long as you follow my route, you'll have a pretty quick thing. But you want to make sure that the last level you grab those 5 mines, because they will come in handy. My placement on one of them was really off, so you can gauge your placements better. But this will help with the end section a lot, especially on the hardest difficulty. Now we just have to get into the map. So again, we just have to find some grass, which is right here, and that'll pop us back into the map. Now, as you can see, the helicopter is right here that we would take. I do know where the programmed is to fly it, where you can kill the guy and creates the funny cutscene, but I wanted to do this for speedrunners, so I didn't show that. This landmine placement I do not recommend. It was a terrible decision by me. This landmine placement was alright. So right here you want to jump over these rocks, because otherwise you'll hit a save point that we don't want to hit. We want to save that for when we have Doyle. Now Doyle's going to have no health, and he can die, so make sure that you're careful with your landmine placements, because there is no redo unless you restart the entire level. So this one was a good one. And then over here you can get both of them, but it's a little tricky to get the placement. My placement didn't get both of them, but that's okay. It seems you can only place 5 landmines, because even though you get an extra 2 here, mine reverts back to having 1 and then 0 when I placed my last one. I actually only placed it there because I thought I had the 3. I would recommend putting 1 here otherwise. But this is where a sniper appears, so if you think a sniper is more dangerous, you can also place 1 here. The other guy is just a gunner, and you could run up and melee him pretty quickly. On the harder difficulties though, that would be a little bit more trouble, so you could just lay into him with a gun. Either way, we want to head this way. And once we get to the door, it's going to save, and this will be our save point. Now we have to hit the door on a certain angle. If it's the wrong angle, that will happen. If it's the right angle, this will happen. You can kill the guy inside, and you can kill these guys. One of them does have a sniper rifle, so be careful if you are on a harder difficulty. Watch out for grenades, of course. As you can see, this guy you can slice. The sniper got killed by the landmine, so it was a good position. Fortunately, that guy didn't get killed, so the landmine wasn't in a great position for him. Probably needed to be down a little bit more. But still, this helps you take out a lot of enemies much easier. This is the gun from the guy upstairs. I do recommend taking it because we can just keep firing grenades if we have the infinite ammo cheat on. There is usually a guy up the top there, but for some reason doing this, sometimes he doesn't spawn. I'm not sure why, but I'm not complaining. So right here, there will be 2 people that spawn. They're snipers, and they spawn up there. So just be aware of those 2. As you can hear, the landmine got the first guy, so that was good landmine placement. The one on the right, not the one on the left. The left one was terrible placement. But once we get closer, it'll save. I'm just trying to take a few of them out first. And as you can see, the snipers have now appeared. There's a few items in there if you need them, and some armor here if you need it. Sniper here. And then you want to kill the people here. And these will be the last ones you need to kill for Doyle. Just be careful if you fire a grenade, because if you hit Doyle with it, it will kill him. I had that happen on test runs. So now I finished with this. I will mention my next one. I won't talk till towards the end because I have a boss strat and some OOBs to show. The OOBs aren't useful, they're just cool for when you're finished with the boss because there's a save point, you can explore the map. There's technically 2, and I'll show you how to use the other one.
Do we head straight to Creepers?
But normally, yes. But it's villas on the slopes of an active volcano. At the moment, the ash cloud is making it impossible to fly.
The other one I show you could do earlier. It's just there's no save point, so I don't really see the point.
Krieger sometimes gets sloppy on critical details, which is why we'll be able to get to him on foot through the emergency bunker, assuming Crow didn't beat us to it. Any luck getting through?
No. These spec war shitheads have royally fucked the airwaves around here.
We've been lit up by a designator. Hang on. We've got incoming.
Hang on to what?
This thing flies like a brick. Right.
fucking sick of this place.
I'm a sick fuck. He's sick. Needs to be
A great strategy for this section is a glitch that I found. If you crouch, melee enemies won't be able to hit you.
maybe stronger. Let's give it a shot.
It seems like a dead end here. And there's more bad news.
You've exhibited startling lapses in judgment, Jack. Coming here like this, seeking what? Violence against the only person capable of helping you?
Can't reason with a rabid dog, Doc.
So much for going rogue, huh, Crow?
Oh, I'll admit the Colonel and I have had our share of differences. As soon as I saw what he'd accomplished with the process.
So before I show you the Strat, I wanted to show you one small glitch that might help you with coming up to Strat that you like better than my Strat. But if you jump on this rock just precisely in the middle, you can then jump from there to the right here. You can land in this little crevice where they spawn, and then you can jump up here. You can't go anywhere else, as I'll show you. I'll jump and there's a wall. See? But you can stay in that spot if you like. So as for my actual Strat, just let me restart. Well, load save point, not really start level. But what you want to do is come over here, and we want to crouch. This way we can ignore the melee guys. And you want to pay attention to them, because you can't keep the two that spawn straight away alive. At the start, you want to aim to this spot here. And if you do it just right, you can actually kill a bunch of the gunners as they spawn. You'll see them drop down so you know when to fire. You don't necessarily need my rocket launcher. You could use a gun with the grenade launcher on attachment. But once you've killed them, we basically kill the others to make them spawn. You'll know when you've killed them all because no more will spawn. So now we can headshot them.
By the time I finish with you, there won't be enough left for Krieger to dissect.
Again, pay attention to how many melee people spawn and how many gunners spawn. You can see we've got 3. And we want to pay attention to this third guy to take out these 2. Keep that third one alive. Now we can take him out because the 4th one showed up. This 4th one is the one we want to keep alive, so start crawling towards whatever you need. If you need guns or armor, make sure you stick to this side. Don't go anywhere near where Carver can throw a grenade. We want to keep this melee guy alive because as we kill him, Carver will start shooting us, and we don't want to get shot yet. We want to get into position. This will give you a guaranteed Carver drop basically every time, so you can keep reattempting to kill Carver. The Carver drop itself, it's 50-50 if he'll play ball and he gets locked in with it. But basically you want to get to this part of the helicopter and then kill the melee guy so he doesn't move us. And then we want to position ourselves like so with the gun. And we can basically lay here and shoot him without him hitting us if we're in the perfect spot. You might need to adjust it when he does arrive into the spot because it might not be exactly what you want. Ignore the grenades. He's a jerk and just likes to throw them. But just unload on him. When he gets up and moves, look to your left to see if he drops down. If he doesn't drop down, he shoots. So you know he's not done enough damage yet. But as you can see right here, he drops down. So you want to try and let him do the first slash and get behind him. If you can get behind him, you can then just keep slashing into him like so, and not giving him any chance to recover. This will kill him, and for our trouble, we want to put bullets into him. Make sure he's dead. So now we can actually do a glitch. I'm going to pick up the rocket launcher just because I like my rocket launcher. Before we do the glitch, we're going to save it. So this glitch is an out of bounds glitch. So you can jump up here, then jump across here, then jump up here, jump to the left, then part over here. We can jump to the left again. And if done right, you'll land right here. And from there, we've got to walk around the crater. Now there is a part of the crater that's blocking us. There's also a plank down there from the scene where Carver basically hits our face. So we have to jump across here because of the barrier and land on the other side. But once you do that, you can come over here. And I'll show you what happens if you fail. And then I'll do the glitch again properly. But basically if you jump here and miss the timing or you're not far enough, the cutscene will activate, but only after you die, as you can see here. So you'll have to try again. Thankfully the glitch isn't too hard to do. There's a few cool things to show you with these glitches. So that's why I've included them here before we say goodbye. So we just want to do it again. So how I like to do the glitch, and it seems to work best when I do it this way, is I like to find the grass that's here. This grass here. And from this grass, I find the last bit, jump slightly to the left here, fully charged. And the fall knocks me into the loading zone of the elevator from the first cutscene we got into. And as you know, cutscenes don't give you any damage, so that grunt you just heard was me getting the fall damage. But as you can see, it didn't affect me because we were in a cutscene. Be careful here, because if you go too fast, you can fall through the map like so. As you can see, I almost went too fast. You've got to give it some time to load up that part. If you don't, you'll fall through the map because it hasn't reloaded the map yet. So this is another out of bounds that I can show you. You can actually go in the elevator there and it will freeze because it doesn't know what to do because it's already done the Carver part. But this glitch here was one I could have shown when we were at this section, but I wanted to wait till we had the save point at the end because it's a little finicky. It's a lot tougher to do at this point because it deloads a lot and there's a lot of black screen, so it's hard to see where you jump. But basically we want to jump on that little edge part. There's some cool things out of the map, and once you've seen them, there's not much else, but hey, if you explore, you might find something that I missed, which would be cool. So, I'm not saying there's nothing out there, I'm just saying what I found. So right here, we want to go to the left. When you fall down here, there'll be a black screen, so it's hard to see where you're going. But you've got to pretty much jump to your straight, So what you can do is you can aim left here, and as you can see, left is where you can see. So from there you can then angle yourself properly. You can also try from behind, but it's a little bit harder. So once you got this, you know to position yourself about here, like so, and then you can land here. If you land here, you did it right. If you didn't, you'll fall to your death. And then you can jump up here, and then we need to jump up to this part, which can be a little bit tricky. Be careful not to fall down. And then from there we can head this way. So this is out of the map of the second, or technically the first elevator part. And this is how you can get out here. There's two things out here which is kind of cool. So if you remember in the first training level I showed you Carver, the original. Well, there's a second Carver that we get to meet if you know where to go. And there's also a heli out here. The heli can't be destroyed. It's just floating out here. As you can see down there, you can get closer to it, which we will. But first I want to show you the Carver, which is where that red glow sort of is. Not the far glow, but the closer one. I'm about to come up to it and you'll see. So inside this crater looks like there's nothing. It's quite interesting. But if you actually go inside, it'll turn black and we'll see something cool in there. So you turn on your vision so that way we can spot him. And right here, this is the Carver that we see at the end. As you can see, he has Karma written on his arm. We see him at the end of the cutscene, which I will include just so you can tell. We can backstab him and it does nothing. You can shoot him in the head. Interestingly enough, and I don't have a sniper, but he has a tattoo on the back of his neck. And I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's a biohazard or a clown or a Ubisoft logo. Either way, it's kind of cool. You wouldn't see it normally. And now we can jump out. Be a little bit careful jumping out because as you can see, the map likes to go black. If the map goes black, just make sure you're walking in a way that you can see where you're walking. You don't want to fall off or something, but this is the helicopter. And as you can see, can't be destroyed. It's too high for us to climb in. So now we can load the save point, and I can show you a couple of other little outer maps fun. So we do the glitch again, but this time we're going to go a different way. Right here, I wanted to show you. If you're too fast. There's also another way you can activate the second elevator. That's if you head to the left here. This is the second elevator scene, and this is what will happen. It actually activates differently if you do it once you get into the second level again, but this is basically what will happen. You'll get a black screen if you do it this way, and then the other way you'll just see the like outside the map. You can still restart, so it's just something cool you can kind of do. But now we're actually going to go to the other side of the area, like I said. I just wanted to show you that if you go too fast, you can fall through. And I wanted to show you that second elevator since I mentioned it. This other glitch isn't a big discovery or anything. It's just another helicopter. But it's still kind of cool once you realize what the helicopter's point is. So down here, as you can see, is the pieces of wood that Carver breaks. They just placed them over here, out of the way. So we can jump up to here, and then jump up to this rock. Then from this rock you want to head to the left a little bit, so right here, and you want to jump to that. Then from here we can climb up here. And we can head down here. So right here is a helicopter, as you can see, and that is for the end cutscene. We can't destroy it. As you can see, that's the last thing I found outside the map. I did try to balance myself on the wall here to walk it, but it is very difficult to do. So if you manage it, nice work. Maybe you'll find something cool even further in the map. But if you fall to your right and off the map like so, you will die. There is one last thing I want to show, and it's not outside the map per se. You still need to do the glitch to get up there, but you can actually go past the door without doing the cutscene, and you can see the briefcase. And you can explore this area too if you want. But you can see the briefcase before the guy holds it. As you can see, in the papers in it and stuff. It's pre-placed for him for when he shows up, which I thought was kind of cool. So anyway, now we're going to end the game. Thank you for watching, and if you're a speedrunner, I hope these strats are helpful for the glitches I found. If you're an achievement hunter, I hope these strats are helpful for the harder difficulty achievements. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe.
Kill him now.
You're screwed. You want to have a Mexican standoff? How long before the mountain kills us all anyway?
He's hurt and he's alone. You can take him.
Hurt? Maybe. But he's got the hate.
He killed Crow. He took away your leader. You owe him vengeance.
Killed Crow. That's true.
Uh-oh.
New Alpha now. Stronger than Crow.
Stronger than you?
Carver, the bomb's gonna blow pretty much in. Move your ass!
You always been such a drama junkie?
You owe me a damn boat.
I'm sure the taxpayers will be happy to pay for one out of the national parks budget.
Oh, I think we can do better than that.